Okay. So could you tell me your full name, please?
Okay, my full name is Lisa.
Okay, so we're going to start talking about yourself. First of all, your hometown. So where do you live?
I live in Shijiazhuang, which is located in the north of China, and there are so many schools, universities, and shopping malls. So I love it.
Okay. Is it a big city or a small place?
In my perspective, I think it's a small city. Because there in the near is near the Beijing, and he just 1 million people. I think so. I think it's small city.
Okay. And what do you like about it?
For me, I like to go shopping more to buy something. Like I want to go some and eating delicious food with my friends. So just is I like.
Okay, now let's talk about emails. So how often do you send emails?
Actually, I seldom send emails because I think it's convenient for me to send a message in the internet with my friends or family. So I seldom send email.
And if you do, who do you send emails to?
I always send email to my college tutor because my tutor require me to send email to communicate with my paper. So I always send email to my tutor.
And is it good to reply to an email promptly?
Sorry, can you repeat the
Is
question?
it good to reply to an email promptly?
Sorry. Can you speak again?
Okay. Is it good to reply to an email promptly?
Um, in my perspective, is is good. um, because I think uh, some yeah. Email is some email is mm, uh eh,
Okay. Let's talk about seasons. What's your favorite season?
my favorite season is summer. Because in the summer the hot is warm and I can travel some exciting places. Yeah, so I love the summer.
Would you prefer to live in a place with one season all year round or a place with different seasons?
For me, I just want to play in different seasons. Because I think different season have very different to see the different landscape, and I would like to go to a trip in different seasons.
Okay. So now I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and you can make some notes if you wish.
Okay.
Okay. I would like you to describe a healthy lifestyle you know. Okay.
Okay.
You have 2 minutes for this, so don't worry if I stop you. I'll tell you when the time is up. Could you start speaking now, please?
Okay. When it comes to this topic, the first healthy lifestyle that come into my mind is I need to eat healthy food. Is usually people can eat some more fruits or vegetables and uh, uh, and suitable or and healthy meat. Um, I if I want I live in this lifestyle, I would make a plan every day to uh to balance my uh to balance my eating. I think it is healthy because the the body needs suitable food and the suitable food and healthy food can help people to keep fit, such as people can eat some fruit and vegetables and they can get vitamin and they eat uh, suitable egg or meat they can need enough protein. In my opinion, I would have a healthy food and I would like to eat more healthy food.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we've been talking about a healthy lifestyle that you know, and now we're going to talk more generally about this. Okay, sorry, just one second. Do you think it's important to have a healthy lifestyle?
Sorry. Can you speak again?
Do you think it's important to have a healthy lifestyle?
Absolutely. Because if a person have a eat a healthy food, they will keep fit, and they will have enough energy to work and to do other things.
Okay. How should how should schools teach students to live healthily?
In general, schools will tell students how to exercise and eat kinds of healthy food to keep fit. Yeah.
Mhm. And what can doctors do to help people solve health-related problems?
In general, doctors uh, tell the individuals should in the daytime they need to uh, uh, eat more healthy food and have the enough sleep to keep healthy. Yeah.
Mhm. And what kinds of lifestyle are unhealthy?
Um, in my view, uh, I think the French fries or the more oils, the food will be unhealthy. People eat them and they will be fatty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what do people in your country do to maintain health?
From what I know, in my country, they will tell some the most individuals need to uh, do exercise in the park and eating healthy food, like eating more fruits and vegetables, and have enough sleep and drinking more water to keep healthy. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. That's the end of the speaking.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to give you some feedback now, okay?
Okay.
So we'll talk about fluency first. So you had some good introductory phrases like actually, in general, from what I know, okay? But it's not in my perspective, it's from my perspective, okay? So just remember that one. For the fluency, the answers were quite slow. So you would really need to have more pace with the delivery of your answers, okay? And there were some questions that I don't think you understood the questions. So there was quite a lot of pausing there, okay?
Okay.
For vocabulary, you had some nice vocabulary like keep fit, but there was a lot of repetition of the same vocabulary, like suitable and healthy and fruit and vegetables. So there was a lot of repetition, so you need to try and have more vocabulary, okay? Have a wider range of vocabulary to use and try and use some more interesting phrases, some more natural phrases, okay?
Okay.
In terms of grammar, you used some complex sentences, so that was good. But there were quite a few mistakes as well, things like singular, plural, agreement. Some of the forms of the verb were not correct, and some of the forms of the words were not correct. Okay.
Okay.
And pronunciation also, some of the words I couldn't understand. Generally speaking, you need to open up your mouth more and pronounce the words, the vowels particularly more fully, and try and get more rhythm in your intonation. It's quite a flat intonation, okay?
Okay.
Which sounds, it's too much, sounds like you're trying to remember things. Yeah, try and get some more emotion in your voice, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here's another full test. Well, maybe not exactly full, but pretty close.
Okay. So could you tell me your full name, please?
Okay, my full name is Lisa.
And obviously, your full name is not Lisa. When the examiner asks you for your full name, please tell her your full name, not your English name.
Okay, so we're going to start talking about yourself. First of all, your hometown.
What is going on with the audio? First of all, your hometown. I guess that's the topic. This internet connection sucks.
First of all, your hometown. So where do you live?
I live in Shijiazhuang.
Okay, I tried. I looked at a map of China. I tried to find this place. I can't find it. I don't know how to write this name. I'm sorry.
This is located in
This is located. It is located
the
in the north.
of China, and there are so many schools, universities, and shopping malls. So I love it.
Okay, this first question, the examiner doesn't really care what you say because they know you have a prepared answer. So you say whatever you like. They don't care.
Okay. Is it a big city or a small place?
In my perspective, I think
In my perspective, from my perspective. But from my perspective and I think is the same thing. So do we really need both phrases?
it's a small city. Because there is near the Beijing.
The name of cities don't take an article, so it's near Beijing.
Is near the Beijing, and he just
He? Okay, so not quite a high-level candidate here.
1 million people. I think so. I think it's small city.
I think it's a small city. Okay, so my city has a relatively small population of about 1 million people. So I think it's pretty small.
Okay. And what do you like about it?
For me, I like to go shopping more to buy something.
So you can notice the slow speech. That's going to affect the fluency.
I want to
Wait. What is happening here? I missed this.
more to
Oh, mall.
buy something. I want to go some and eating delicious food with my friends.
I want to go to the mall. I want to go? What is the question? What do you like about it? I want to go. I like going to the mall to buy something, and I like eating delicious food with my friends. Okay.
Delicious food with my friends. So just is I like.
Okay. The internet does get better. It's just in the beginning it cuts out like this.
Okay, now let's talk about email. So how often do you send emails?
Actually, I seldom send emails
Here she actually uses the word actually correctly. Yeah, because she doesn't, right? So actually I don't.
because I think it's convenient for me to
I'm guessing this word is convenient, but it comes out as convince.
send a message in the internet with
Whoa, hang on a second. To send messages on the internet to my friends or family, to and on. It's a big problem with prepositions.
internet with my friends or family. So I seldom send email.
I seldom send email. There's no don't there. I get rid of this. I seldom send emails. Emails are countable. I seldom send emails. And the word is send.
And if you do, who do you send?
Okay, so in part one, the examiner is not supposed to paraphrase the questions, but here she did. Because obviously this is not part of the original question. So they're not really supposed to do this. But she wants to push her.
true.
She wants to push her here because she said she doesn't really send emails to. She doesn't really send emails to people, right?
If you do, who do you send emails to?
I always send
Always instead of vase.
mail to my college tutor because my tutor require me to send email
My tutor requires me
to communicate with my paper.
communicate with paper. Well, no, people can't communicate with paper. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to guess. Is this like her final paper? What is the paper? I don't know. Requires me to correspond with her regarding my paper. Maybe correspond with her regarding my paper, but not with my paper.
So I always send email to my tutor.
And is it good to reply to an email promptly?
Good. I don't know. I don't see a lot of questions with the word good in them. I don't think that's the right word. I think that's the actual word, I should say.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
You see, the first time I heard this, I thought, oh, maybe she didn't hear her clearly. Maybe the candidate didn't hear the examiner clearly because they're talking online. Maybe it cut out. But now she repeats the question.
Good to reply to an email promptly.
And it does sound crappy. Okay, so this woman doesn't know the word promptly.
Sorry. Can you speak again?
Okay, this is not the right way to ask somebody to repeat a sentence or a question. Can you say that again? Now the examiner is going to say the question a third time. She's going to ask the question a third time. In the real test, that doesn't happen. They can only repeat the question once, and then they're going to move on to the next question. So maybe she is willing to ask the question again because she's thinking, oh, maybe the internet connection is not very clear. But in the real test, you got 2 chances.
Okay. Is it good to reply to an email promptly?
Oh, and she's going to just hang her.
In my...
She's going to try and she's going to fail. The examiner is just hanging her out to dry here.
Perspective is good. Because
See, if you keep on talking, the examiner can't really stop you, even if they see you're struggling. This is so awkward.
I think some
See, if it were me here at this point, I would move on to the next question.
yeah. Email is some email is
Oh, come on, move on. Okay, here we go, finally. Okay, moving on.
Talk about seasons. What's your favorite season?
My favorite season is summer. Because in the summer the hot is warm.
I think you want to say the temperature, maybe? I don't know. The hot is warm. I don't know.
I can travel some exciting places. Yeah, so I love the summer.
Would you?
Why on earth is there a question mark there? Fix that. Okay, so short sentences. I love the summer. I can drive some. There's no two.
Warm, and I can travel some.
There's no two. All right. I can drive some exciting places. The summer is hot. Okay, so the grammar.
Would you prefer to live in a place with one season all year round, or a place with different seasons?
For me,
People, this for me, really stop saying this. The question is asking about you. Yes, we don't need the for you. Sorry, for me. We don't need this. They're asking about you. Yes, drop this.
For me, I just want to play in different seasons.
Okay, so if you're a Chinese speaker, yes, you often use play. In English, we don't. When you go out and do something, when you travel, or you go out for the weekend, or you go out for the night, we don't call that playing.
Because I think different season have very different to see the different landscape.
Okay, so we have this woman's hesitation and repetition, and we have the internet cutting out. Makes it really hard to know what she's trying to say here. In the different seasons, there are seasonal landscapes. Why not use season as an adjective? Seasonal landscapes. So in the summer, everything is green. In winter, maybe it's white because of the snow. In fall, it's brown because of the leaves changing colors. Seasonal landscapes. I think that's what she wants to say, instead of different.
And I would like to go to a trip in different seasons.
Hey, but she tries really hard, right?
Okay. So now I'm going to give you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and you can make some notes if you wish. Okay. I would like you to describe a healthy lifestyle, you know.
It's kind of an odd topic.
Okay. You have 2 minutes.
All right, so this is after the preparation time.
For this, so don't worry if I stop you. I'll tell you when the time is up. Could you start speaking now, please?
Okay. When it comes to this topic,
No. Don't use this as an introduction. It doesn't come to this topic. It's the only topic. It's the only topic. It doesn't come to this topic.
when it comes to this topic, the first healthy lifestyle that come into my
No. You had a minute to prepare. This is not the first thing that comes into your mind. You thought about it for a minute.
mind is I need to eat healthy food. Is usually people can eat some more fruits.
It's usually, alright, so she has a lot of trouble with her grammar. It is usually people can eat more fruit. I think this is maybe like a recommendation, like people should eat more fruit.
People can eat some more fruits or vegetables and suitable or and healthy meat.
I'm not sure what suitable meat is, but okay.
If I want, I live in this lifestyle.
Okay. If we have lifestyle, we don't need the end. So if I want to live this lifestyle, but here's would. So this has to be wanted. If I wanted to live this lifestyle, I would
make a plan every day to balance my eating.
Okay, so I think she's trying to say like she would eat a balanced meal, or she would follow a balanced diet.
I think it is healthy because the body needs suitable food and
She's going back to suitable here.
the suitable food and healthy food can.
Now, is this not repetition here?
Help people to keep fit. So
Healthy food can help people keep fit. I guess. Isn't that more about exercise though?
stress, people can eat some fruit and vegetables, and
Okay, we're going back to fruit and vegetables now.
they can get vitamin.
Vitamin, that's not a bad word.
And they eat suitable egg or meat, so they can.
The word is meat, right? Egg or meat. Let's get rid of this. Meat.
Suitable egg or meat, so they can need enough protein.
Okay, I don't know why it said they can need enough protein. Well, protein is a great word to use. It's directly related to diet.
In my opinion, I would have a healthy
Would have a...
food, and I would like to eat
Oh, I thought you was going to say vegetables again.
the more healthy food.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a bit of a struggle, but she got through it. She didn't stop talking.
Okay, we've been talking about a healthy lifestyle that you know, and now we're going to talk more generally about this. Okay, sorry, just one second. Do you think it's important to have a healthy
What on earth was this here?
lifestyle?
Sorry. Can you speak again?
Do you think it?
The examiner is not supposed to do this. In part 3, if they ask you a question and you don't catch the question and you ask them to repeat themselves, they're not supposed to say the question using the exact same words. I mean, it's the same question. No. They're supposed to paraphrase it. They're supposed to make it easier for you to understand. If they use the same words, that doesn't help you.
Important to have a healthy lifestyle?
Absolutely.
But luckily she gets it.
Because if a person have a healthy,
If a person has...
they eat a healthy food, they will.
Oh my goodness, what happened here now? If a person has a healthy... So she abandoned this sentence. She started... Oh, she didn't abandon it, but she changed it to a verb.
The healthy food, they will keep fit.
See now, we already heard all these words in part 2. We heard healthy food, we heard keep fit.
And they will have enough energy
Okay, here's something new. Energy. Okay, we haven't heard that before yet.
to work and to do other things.
Okay. How should sorry?
Okay, I think she wasn't sure whether the candidate had finished talking. That's what she said, sorry.
How should schools teach students to live healthily?
In general, schools will tell students how to exercise and eat kinds of healthy food to keep fit.
Okay, so the vocabulary is repetitive. We've got healthy food again. We've got keep fit again. We've got basic words here. Exercise. Eat. I mean, that's as basic as it gets, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This examiner is not doing her job here. Because in part 3, if you give an answer as short as this, the examiner is going to ask you some follow-up questions. And even if you give longer answers, they're supposed to ask you follow-up questions. This woman is not asking any follow-up questions at all. This is not how part 3 goes.
Mm-hmm. And what can doctors do to help people?
Oh my goodness. And what can doctors do? Let's change that. That's not better. Good grief. There we go.
Mm-hmm. And what can doctors do to help people solve health-related problems?
See, now another thing is, in part 3, the examiners have the power to paraphrase the questions. We can see this woman is a weak candidate. Why not use easier words? And what can doctors do to help people with their health problems? Why not use easier words? But she gets the question.
In general, doctors will tell the
Modal S.
individuals will tell individuals should eat
We tell the individuals. Okay, let's wait.
in the daytime they need to eat more healthy food.
In the daytime? Okay, I'm not sure why it's limited to the daytime. So generally doctors might advise their patients to eat healthy food in the daytime and get enough sleep. Get enough sleep.
And have enough sleep to keep healthy. Yeah.
To stay healthy. And no follow-up question.
What kinds of lifestyle are unhealthy?
In my view,
Here we have this again. In my view, and then I think. Choose one.
I think the French fries are the more oil
Is it oils?
the food.
Oil? No, it's not oils. It's oil.
Oil.
Oh, come on. Did I just pause it again?
More oil the
it is.
food will.
Oil's food. There's no the, is there? I don't even know what this woman is saying.
Oil the food.
What is the food? Are more oils the food? Oh, this is a new sentence. Is this a new sentence? French fries are oily. Alright, so French fries are oily. The food will be unhealthy. Is this the French fries? Okay, so we have very short sentences. Poorly linked. I don't know what the connection is between the French fries being oily and the food being healthy. I mean, I get it. But these two sentences are not linked. The ideas are not linked. Maybe the French fries should come after this. So some food is unhealthy, like for example, oily French fries. But people do eat them and they will be fat. Not fatty. Fatty is food. Okay, so maybe the order could be improved. Okay, so some food is unhealthy, like oily French fries. And people do eat these foods and then they gain weight. Maybe that's what you should say.
Food will be unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
People eat them and they will be fatty. Yeah.
Fatty. If we use the word fatty, then we're talking about food. So I'm not 100% sure if this they is referring to the people or the food. If I look at fatty, I'm guessing food. But if I look at the context of the sentence, I think it's people. So it should be they will be fat, or they will gain weight, or they will be overweight.
Fatty, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And no follow-up question. Oh my goodness.
What do people in your country do to maintain health?
And she's using the word maintain with such a low-level candidate.
From what I know, in my country, they will tell most individuals need to do
You see all this pausing here before an easy, well, relatively easy, simple word like do exercise. What does this tell us about her vocabulary, that she struggles like this to say the word exercise?
exercise in the park and eating healthy food.
Now, is this a verb? Is this a noun? What is this here? Do exercise. And eat. So that was a verb. This has got to be a verb also. It's got to be an infinitive. And eat healthy food.
The park and eating healthy food, like eating more fruits and vegetables, and have enough sleep and drink.
Have enough to live on. That sounds like money. You have enough money to live on. I don't know about food. What does this mean? Have enough to live on. I'm not sure what that means.
And drinking.
This is drinking again. Is this drinking right? Oh no, it comes from here. No, this should also be a verb. Eat more fruit.
Eating more fruits and vegetables.
What? Is this a kind of fruit?
Vegetables.
I don't know.
And have enough sleep and drinking more water to keep healthy.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. That's the end of the speaking.
Alright, so after this, she gave her some comments. I don't really disagree with anything she said. Well, actually, maybe that's not true. So I get to the pronunciation part. Let's listen to this.
Pronunciation, also some of the words I couldn't understand. Generally speaking, you need to open up your mouth more.
I don't know what this means, open up your mouth more. I don't open my mouth very wide, but I think I pronounce the words all right.
And pronounce the words, the vowels particularly more fully. And try and get more rhythm in your intonation.
This I don't understand. Rhythm in your intonation. Rhythm and intonation are two different things. Intonation has to do with the pitch of your voice. Sometimes it rises, sometimes it falls. Rhythm has to do with the way that we say syllables. Some syllables are shortened in English and some are not. And if you want to go on YouTube and look up some videos that discuss rhythm, I think they explain it very well. And the other thing I just want to say is, this one that says, oh, here we go. Get some emotion in your voice. What on earth?
And get some more emotion in your voice.
Maybe she doesn't really mean emotion. Maybe she's just trying to say, don't speak in a very flat pitch. But you don't have to be emotional in the test. You're going to freak the examiner out. So I don't know exactly what she means by emotion, but you don't need to get emotional to get an excellent score for pronunciation. Okay, so here are the comments. Fluency 5. It says use the range of connectives. These are the good points, right? And generally simple sentences were quite fluent. I can't disagree too much with that. Delivery was slow. I can't disagree with that. If we look at the actual band descriptors, it says to get a score of 5, you need to be able to maintain a flow of speech. She did that, right? She powered through it. She did use slow speech, and complex sentences did cause fluency problems. We definitely saw that. For vocabulary, she got a 4. I can't really disagree with that score. If you look at the speaking band descriptors, it says for unfamiliar topics, you can only convey basic meaning and you make frequent errors in word choice. We definitely saw that. She didn't paraphrase, I don't think. Grammar 5, good work, conjunctions. I don't know why she focused on conjunctions, but if we look at the speaking band descriptors, it says it uses a limited range of more complex structures. We did see her use the word would a couple of times. So she used modals and she used if sentences. So yeah, she did use a limited range of complex structures. Pronunciation 4, I can't really disagree with that either. Definitely difficulty for the listener because of mispronunciation.